When did you bait someone into ruining their own life? Sienna and I had been inseparable since middle school. She was always the quiet one, always watching, always asking questions about everything I did. I thought it was sweet how much she looked up to me. I shared everything with her. My skincare routine, where I shopped, how I did my hair, even pages from my journal sometimes. Looking back, the signs were there. She'd take photos of my outfits for inspiration. She'd record our conversations to remember funny moments. She'd ask weirdly specific questions like what perfume I wore or what I ordered at Starbucks. I just thought she was detail-oriented. Senior year of high school, things started getting weird. Sienna would show up wearing the exact same outfits I'd worn the week before. Not similar, identical, down to the accessories. She cut and dyed her hair to match mine. Started using my exact laugh, my hand gestures, even the way I said certain words. When I got into my dream college, Northwestern, she suddenly decided that's where she wanted to go too. Never mentioned it before, but now it was her dream school. She started dating my ex-boyfriend 2 weeks after we broke up. When I confronted her, she gasped and said she had no idea we dated. We'd been together for 8 months. Then the story started. I'd hear her at parties telling my stories as if they happened to her. My embarrassing period leak in 7th grade became her story. My grandmother's death and how it affected me became her trauma. She even started using my childhood nickname that only my family called me. She'd post my thoughts on social media as her own. Quotes I'd shared with her in private became her Instagram captions. My anxieties about college became her Twitter threads. She was literally stealing my personality piece by piece. The breaking point came when I got accepted for a competitive marketing internship in New York. It was perfect. Great company, amazing pay, exactly what I needed for my resume. 2 days later, I got a call from the company saying they were confirming my withdrawal. I never withdrew. Turns out Sienna had called them pretending to be me, declined the position, then applied herself using my portfolio pieces that she'd screenshotted from my laptop. She got my internship with my work. Then she had the nerve to post about achieving her dreams through hard work all over social media. When I confronted her, she cried and said I was being selfish, that friends share opportunities, that I had so much and she had so little. She actually said I should be happy for her. That's when I decided if she wanted my life so badly, I'd give her one she couldn't handle. I started planting fake information everywhere. Mentioned my secret boyfriend, who was married but leaving his wife for me. Completely made up, but I knew she'd bite. Talked about this amazing job opportunity at a startup that was definitely going to be huge. The startup didn't exist. Posted about a new workout routine that was giving me incredible results. The routine was designed to cause muscle strain if done wrong. I left my journal out with entries about wanting to move to Seattle for a fresh start, about how New York was played out and Seattle was where the real opportunities were, about how I'd already secured an apartment and a job there. All lies. Sienna took every single bait. She started hinting about her own complicated relationship with a married man, applied to my fake startup using my fake reference, injured her back doing my deliberately wrong workout routine and had to wear a brace for weeks. But the best part was Seattle. She announced on Facebook that she was moving there for an amazing opportunity. She quit her actual job, broke her lease, sold half her stuff. She even posted my fake journal entries as inspiration quotes about following your truth and brave new chapters. She moved to Seattle with no job, no apartment, no connections, just the lies I'd fed her. The first week she was posting coffee shop photos and talking about settling in. The second week the post got quieter. By the third week she was desperately messaging people asking if they knew anyone in Seattle who was hiring. She texted me asking for advice about our city, Seattle. I sent her tourist recommendations and said I was too busy with my startup to chat. She asked which neighborhood I lived in. I said I'd actually decided to stay in New York last minute but forgot to mention it. Meanwhile, I took that internship after explaining the identity theft situation. They were horrified and gave me an even better position. I'm thriving in New York while she's stuck in Seattle. Too proud to admit she made it all up. Last I heard, she was working at a coffee shop and living with 4 strangers in a shared house. Her Instagram went from daily posts to maybe once a month. No more quotes about living her best life. No more stolen stories. Just the occasional latte art photo. She wanted my life so badly that she forgot to build her own. Now she's living a life that doesn't fit because it was never meant to. She's not being me anymore. She's just lost. The girl who spent years copying my every move finally has to figure out who she actually is. And turns out without my life to steal, she has no idea.